And now, an interview with the world's greatest rock star, Keith Gladstone.
Hey, it's Keith Gladstone.
All right, Mr. Gladstone, I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah,
Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So, you've gotten famous recently.
Yeah.
As recent as 15
Seems to have
minutes
happened.
ago.
15 minutes, yeah?
Yeah. Been a long 15 minutes,
It
hasn't
has been, yeah.
Yeah.
Big hit.
You've already grown your hair out.
I know, the ladies love it, I'm gonna assume. They haven't
I
come
don't
yet.
I don't even understand how that's, possible, considering, I saw you literally 15 minutes ago, and you had,
Oh, well,
a
usually,
lot less hair than that.
No, I always have a bundle, just wrapped up on my head.
Just bundles of
Yeah,
hair?
no, just a bundle, and then, I put a cap over it, or I'll do it up nice, and then you can't really tell that much, where my hair's going. So now I'm just kind of letting it be wild. I actually singed a bit of the edges before, which helped get that, rock star effect.
Looks good.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy with it.
So, on to our questions.
Yeah,
Um...
let's go.
You got very famous on the internet recently.
Sure.
For, what was
Sure.
the name of the song that you got famous for?
It's funny you should the way the name came up. Yeah, I was with Ed.
Ed.
Ed, yeah.
I've never met Ed.
No, he's a bassist.
He's your bassist.
Yeah, Ed the bassist. I was with Ed, and we're roughing it up in the pub. Like guy things. We were drinking, and that was the
Stuff
main
like
thing.
that.
That was the main thing. So we saw these women, and we were like, wow, I feel really bad for them. So when I wrote Tiny, I knew a lot of people that suffered from it. I actually had an ex-wife who suffered, which is part of the reason why we split up. But I was being really insensitive because she had no control over it. But it is hard, it's hard on the partner when, you try to go, and then there's nothing there to reach. And in England, too, you don't get enough of those. I love America. The girls are always, going for whatever,
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You've developed a British accent over the course of several minutes of practicing. How did that come about? You are American, correct?
Well, I was born in Chicago, but it was mostly England at the time.
Have you ever been to England?
Yeah.
When?
Most of my life, I've just been there, living it up in the city of England.
So, you mentioned other members of your band.
Yeah, we got Ed. He's a good one.
At the bassist.
Yeah.
Who are the other members of your band?
Oh, Charlie. He's nice.
Charlie.
Yeah, he's another guitarist. Yeah, I do some. I don't do a whole lot, but I got the nice stage presence because I'll be on there and I'll look fiercely at them and really gets people excited. And then he's just he has the raw talent, which is good. I think that's really important for a band. You've also got Natasha, who's our coordinator. Really helpful. Couldn't have done it without Natasha. Thank you, Natasha. She doesn't suffer from tiny which is great, but she's still, her sister does, so she can relate.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We tried to help the sister, but it's okay. We just took Natasha in.
And is that all of them? You sure you're not missing
Most
anyone?
of them. You got the bulk.
And where are they now?
Outside. Yeah.
They're just outside?
Yeah. Probably, across the street or something.
There's been speculation that you guys broke up recently.
No.
Is that true?
There's no speculation, actually.
There's no speculation?
No, you probably made up that question just to fool me, but... I know it's like a juicy kind of question, but you made it the speculation.
Alright,
the people saying that outside were just, trying to, trick you. It's a big joke.
So, on the topic of speculation, there's also speculation that you suffer from a drug problem.
I will admit that one's true. That's okay. I admit it. I own up to it. I'm hooked on calcium pills. Calcium supplements. I need stronger bones. It's really hard, growing up when I had very little weak, brittle bones. And I'd fall down and then I'd be in the hospital for 8 years.
And you grew up where?
England.
Early you said Chicago.
Well, I was born there, yeah.
You were born in Chicago.
Born in Chicago.
But you were also born in England.
Yeah. Dual citizenship. English father, Chicagoan mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the drug aspect. You say you're
Oh.
hooked on calcium pills.
Yeah, calcium supplements is probably a more proper way to put it. I know I said the other, but yeah, it's hard. You know, it was for a very legitimate reason at first, but then it kind of spiraled out of control. A lot of people in the band take it. Calcium.
Which other members of the band take
You know,
calcium? Ed's
Ed-
on calcium?
Ed's on calcium.
Ed's
big
on
time.
some serious
Yeah.
calcium?
Yeah, strong bones, strong bones. That's it though. It's just us.
Okay.
And you know, like it's a widespread thing too. I haven't written a song about it yet though, because Tiny is more pressing. But, you know, you'll get a song about Bill Benz coming soon to your way. Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Gladstone. I think I got everything I need here.
Yeah, I'll be out with my second set. I'm at intermission right now at my big show. We just did Tiny so you missed out, but we got a great set coming up. We've got Tiny Goldfish in a little bottle that I put there for no reason. We've got Flashlight Blues. I think Ed wanted to do a cover of Puff the Magic Dragon, except instead of a dragon, it was going to be a roller coaster. It's a brand new one. We just wrote it last night while we were drunk, so it's really good. It's a fun song.
Alright, Mr. Gladstone.
Puff
Thank you for being a part of this interview. We look forward to talking with you in the future.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
This has been an interview with the world's greatest rock star, Keith Gladstone.